What's up, YouTube and people of the internet and elsewhere, wherever this is being watched. Okay, so today we have another Terry Farrell toy that she did or had from the Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And this toy is from an episode where they went in the past or to the other Star Trek era to fix the timeline or something like that. Anyway, so that's what the outfit or the uniform is from. And this is says here Star Trek, the serialized Warp Factor Series 1, Lieutenant Commander Jadzia Dax. And this thing comes with galactic gear, medical equipment, 2 tribbles, electronic clipboard, classic Starfleet tricorder, Starfleet action base. And this originally was, or is from, I don't know if you can see this. This is kinda, this is from 1997 and originally was five. Why is this not? And this originally was for, oh, I just had it. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can see this or not. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. This originally was $5. Well, it's hard to tell because the number 20 was taped, or they had a sticker for the 20 on there. Maybe it was marked down, you know. It used to be when they sold this stuff in stores, you know, a certain amount of time went by, they start, you know, giving discounts to stuff. Anyway, so it also says on this thing, Star Trek The Next Generation 10th anniversary. It also says, play the Triple Tribbles game. Thousands of prizes. Expires 12/31/97. See game piece inside. So what's the Triple Tribbles game? Play the Star Trek Triple Tribbles game. Match specially marked Playmates Star Trek toy packages available at your local toy retailer. Watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine the week of September 29 to reveal the grand prize winner. Collect 2 Playmates Star and something something. So I guess this is kind of like one of those little lotto or scratch off gambling things you get in the store. You just scratch those off, I guess, and if you have a match, then I guess you win a prize. Okay. And the other side of this says this'll focus, yeah, a little bit. Okay, Lieutenant Commander Jadzia Dax. And this is some of the stuff it comes with. Or this is the stuff as featured in Star Trek Deep Space Nine from the episode Trials and Tribulations. This comes with a classic Starfleet tricorder, electronic sensor and sound for visual recording system, 2 tribbles, caution, don't feed, Starfleet action base, medical equipment, portable medical diagnostic tools, and an electronic clipboard, handheld information and control unit. Star Trek, boldly go where no one has gone before. Collect the entire galaxy of Star Trek characters. And it has some of the other pictures of some of the other toys and stuff from the other characters. And on the bottom it says here, Lieutenant Commander Dax, Department of Temporal Investigations, Agents Domar and Luxley. Subject Jadzia Dax. The USS Defiant was dispatched to Cardassia Prime to retrieve the Cardassian Orb of Time. They also took aboard one Barry Watto, an alias for an old former Klingon spy named Arn Darvin. The spy used the orb to send the Defiant across time and space back to Deep Space Station K7 on stardate 4523.7. Darvin planned to kill James T. Kirk, captain of the original USS Enterprise, to reclaim his glory in the Klingon Empire. Deep Space Nine science officer Jadzia Dax, a joint Trill host symbiont, teamed with Captain Benjamin Sisko to search the Enterprise for Darvin. She assumed the guise of an operations division lieutenant. Because Dax's prior hosts had lived in this era, she recalled a fondness for classic 23rd century design. Sisko reported that when the IKS Jurof arrived under the command of Captain Koloff, Dax was overly eager to bring over to K7. 2 of her hosts, Curzon and Jadzia, had known Koloff in his later years, so she was eager to see him in his prime. Sisko denied the request, believing it would be too much fun and distract from the purpose of the mission. As no harm was done, no disciplinary action is recommended at this time. Oh, and so this other thing must be the prizes that you could win or could have won from the scratch-offs. Star Trek Triple Tribbles game match and win legend. Match the colored tribble on your game piece to the colored tribbles below to find out if you have won. See rule number 5 on your game piece for details on claiming your prize game. December 31st, 1997. Okay, so purple, you've won a trip to Paramount Studios and an authentic Starfleet uniform. Yellow, you've won a piece of the Star Trek Deep Space Nine set. Blue, you've won Star Trek toys and book set. Orange, you've won a Starfleet Academy CD-ROM. And red, you've won a Star Trek Deep Space Nine comic book. Send in 2 proofs and $2.50 to get a photo of yourself in a Tribbles episode. See rule number 2 for details. And that is that.